What up, y'all? I don't know how y'all feel about life. What? I know life could definitely be, life could definitely be strange. Um, I know y'all hear me just, I know y'all hear me half the time, and y'all probably hear me half the time wondering what the heck going on in his life. You know what I'm saying? I want to let y'all know that y'all can bounce back from anything, though. If God is going to allow you, if God is going to allow you with breath in your lungs, then you could do anything. Like, you could do anything. And I'm not trying to get preachy all fast. You feel me? I ain't in the mood to get. I know it's a lot going on, y'all. I ain't trying to get preachy all fast though, man, because I would like to try to keep this one as short and sweet as possible, but it's cool. That's not what this episode is about. I let misery win. I let somebody trick me out of my spot in life. You feel me? And maybe not in life, but like in my employment. And let me give y'all a rundown. I probably told y'all before, but if I ain't tell y'all, I'm going to tell y'all right now. Yeah, lucky I ain't had no theme song for It's Okay Not to Be Okay, boy. That ought to be right here. It be boom, 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 boom. It's okay not to be okay. I say boom, 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 boom. It's okay not to be okay, yeah. And it's okay not to be okay, yeah, yeah. And it's so. Alright, so boom. I hate that shit. Alright, so boom. Hey, I know it's a lot of y'all listening, and it's gonna be a lot of, man, while I'm here, shout out to everybody in India, man. I wish, and don't take this the wrong way, because y'all be listening to this Joan. You feel me? Yeah, I mean, y'all be really listening to a brother in India. So shout out to India, man. Like the country. Shout out to India. All right. What am I about to say? So, yeah. I had to go out geography and all that real quick. But yeah, shout out to India. You know what I'm saying? I was about to call y'all a whole continent. And I know y'all not a whole continent. But my brain is on mush. It's like 1 a.m. Or later. All right, so boom. I'm trying to see if I can word this shit correctly. Shout out to everybody in the U.S. I guess that goes without being said. Everybody though, worldwide, holiday season. If you are one of those people that celebrate Christmas and all of that jazz, I know the holiday season could just be stressful. It could hit different. quick backstory. I was homeless until... Okay, so let's just say I chose to be... I ain't gonna say chose, but like... Somebody I'm really cool with was on some homeless shit. And like I said, I'm really cool with them, so I joined them on that homeless shit. Not necessarily by force or not even necessarily by choice. It just kind of happened. I fucked up their move. Ooh. I'm sorry I ain't want to curse, dang it. But I messed up their move. And when I messed up their move, it made me have to like decide what do I want to do. You know what I mean? Faster than I really wanted to. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, but I did that, and so I was homeless. I was homeless from the end of August until the end of November. And when we got this place, like within 72 hours, man, we had fleas. Now, we had this neighbor, and the neighbor is a lot of the misery, believe it or not. But we had this neighbor. When we first met this neighbor, she was super duper nice, man. Like shooting the shit with us on some different shit. Just, I guess trying to be with it or something. I guess that's a good way to word it. Like, I don't know. Delusional like shit. I don't know. In any event, we meet the lady before we move next door to her. So we meet her. She motherfucking latch on to us and shit. Like, ooh, yeah. Out of towners. I could leech and latch on them. She did. You feel me? But her and my significant other fell out. And yo, the day they fell out is the day she started making complaints to the landlord. I'm talking excessive complaints. She said we was disturbing the peace. It's only me, my significant other, and a kitty cat in there. How much peace can two people and the kitten disturb? You feel me? So we ain't know we was getting these complaints until a week ago, and that shit sent me over the edge, bro. It literally did. I ain't gonna lie. Sunday, I was at work. Now, I know I told y'all I did the AT&T thing. I was doing the AT&T thing or whatever. Man, I got up. I walked out of that junk. Couldn't do it. I'm tired of praying to a God that I don't believe in. Like, I hate these jobs, man. Honestly, if I could just rap to y'all 5 times a week, 4 times a week, if I knew rapping to y'all 4 times a week would lead to something real, something tangible, I would do it. Just ribbity rapping to y'all 4 times a week. If y'all knew how many downloads or plays or what have you that this thing got, This episode 22. Y'all don't understand, though. It's episode 22. I am just recording episode 22. I am almost at 3,000 downloads. Remember, I was on my, I was all cocky on the last, not the last episode, because that's episode 21. No. Yeah. Hold on, no, this episode 22. Yeah, last episode, I was almost dragging I was talking big trash, basically. I was, barking real loud, like, yeah, and I'm already at 2,000. I wasn't even at 2,000 when I said I was at 2,000. That's the funny part about life. You know what I'm saying? Well, here I am at like 2,700. And for real, it might not be exactly 2,700 right now, or it might be over that, to be honest, because, they going to play with these algorithms. If I'm getting this many downloads, iHeart is making some money off me. Spreaker is making some money off me. So it's one of them situations where it's like, damn, the man really found a way to make that money off my 2,200, I apologize, 2,600 and something downloads. I ain't even reading it, but I know it's 26 something. So I know by tomorrow, I'm going to be at 2,700 downloads. 2,700 downloads. You know how much money, how much revenue that got me? Like $2. Why the algorithm gotta be so busted? How is so many people listening to this and not liking it? I'm not trying to be funny, and I don't want y'all to be like, damn, this took a turn. Nah, I don't want it to feel like it's something it ain't. Cause I love y'all. I really do. I love all y'all. I love anybody who's giving this any kind of stock, any kind of equity, any kind of value. If you add anything to this podcast here, I love you. I'm not doing my part as far as the social media side just yet, and that's going to change because I'm understanding life now, and if I want this thing to grow the way I need it to grow, I'm going to have to explore the tickety-tockety. I hate the tickety-tockety. Yes, I call it the tickety-tockety because that shit is evil. I know what y'all doing, y'all algorithms. I don't want to get on the tickety-tockety to do all the shit I'm doing on all the other social media sites. I don't want to give them my data. They forcing me to give them my data. And I know why y'all say, oh, why is your data so much valuable than the next man's? Because it's mine. You know who deserved the data? Them. I'm not going to advertise the wrong things on here, man. I'm supposed to be positive. Anywho, right? I walked out of my job because I have the neighbor from hell. I let that bitch win. I let misery win. And we never got the follow-up phone call from our landlord about the complaints that's piling up. We got that text, and then we had to, hold on. Are you sending us a text message about our neighbor who's just mad that we ain't rocking with her no more because she gave us fleas and lied about it and wanted to be a dick about the fact that she gave us fleas, and then wanted to turn around and tell all of her coworkers that we gave her the fleas? I know y'all heard me scratching. I've probably been scratching the last 4, 5, 6 episodes. I ain't been at peace. I'm not at peace. Well, okay, that's a lie. I'm at peace today. When I walked out of that damn store, not store. When I walked out of that damn cubicle, wasn't at peace. I'm sick of all this shit. No offense. I ain't become homeless to catch no goddamn fleas. I'm just saying. I ain't fucking risk it all to have to feel like I'm scratching for 3 weeks straight. I'm not a dirty mother. I'm not an unclean, unkempt individual. I might not get my hair done regularly. That part might look a little whatever. I might not get a shape up regularly, but I bathe regularly. I smell immaculate, Jack. Trust me. In my 30s, I've been fighting women off. If I would have known that I was going to be fighting women off at this rate, at this clip, at this stage in my life, a lot of my depression probably wouldn't have happened. I had to go get a girlfriend in order to fight off the toxicity that keeps surrounding me. And I didn't just get this girlfriend. That shit was organic. She got tired of being played around with in her life. I got tired of being played around with mine. We realized we wasn't playing around with each other, though. And we take each other extremely seriously. Flaws and all. So when I quit my job, no, I'm not going to quit a job. I feel bad or whatever. I'll be down. I'll be down for like a week. You feel me? Legit. And then I bounced back. So I walked out of that job on the 11th. I was on an interview by, I want to say the 13th or the 14th. Yeah, I was on the interview, and within 72 hours, I was on 2 different interviews, got both jobs. Now, I'm not going to act like I'm the man. One of those jobs is fucking Wendy's. All right? And I don't mean to say fucking Wendy's like it's a bad thing, because I eat Wendy's. You feel me? But I got that job because it is going to give me, time to be occupied during some downtime. So that job is just so I could be the proper chauffeur to the proper person. You feel me? So that's the Wendy's gig. And then I got the day job. I'll be helping out individuals with intellectual disabilities. And I feel like that job is going to be very, very, very rewarding. And I'm thankful. I am very sad that I walked out of that job, though. I don't like the job, I'm not gonna lie. But that junk paid some goddamn money. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. That junk paid some money. But they know the stress level of that job. And so that's why that job has a certain price point. And that's why they be begging people to stay. They're going to beg you to stay. They're going to beg you to stay. They're going to beg you to stay. You feel me? So, I just had to let y'all know what I'm going through. And let misery win. I can't give y'all, I couldn't give y'all a real episode, like a focused one, because I'm not in a real focused mood type deal. I'm honestly on a stakeout mission, covert operation like the coup. You feel me? Y'all don't feel me. I ain't even. Why would I? Y'all don't feel me. But anywho, I want y'all to know that y'all are amazing. Y'all are awesome. And I appreciate the fact that y'all are willing to go on this journey with me. I named this episode The Catch 22 because no matter how perfect you want to allow yourself to be, we cannot fall short. No, hold on. We cannot fall short. No, that's the wrong term. We can't avoid human error. All right? We can always try to present ourselves as our best selves, but we cannot avoid human error. And this world we live in is so wild that we gotta we have to understand, and in terms of not being able to avoid it, that we just gotta move carefully. I think that's the safest way to say what I want to say without it being a whole thing. Because if you would have told me, like, okay, I know God is good because of the turnaround in which my circumstances happened. Like, I went from I want to word it. I want to word this the right way. But I literally went from like not knowing what was about to happen or go on. When I left, and it's dumb as hell, I literally put myself in a position to where Christmas is potentially ruined. You know what I mean? New Year's is potentially ruined. A lot of these events and circumstances are potentially ruined. All due to the fact that I couldn't control my emotions. And you know what's funny? The funniest part about that is God will find a way to like let you know that your ass was fucking bugging. You feel me? God will let you know, like, hey, yo, you was bugging. And I apologize for the cursing I'm doing right now, because I wasn't trying to curse this episode. Ain't that something? But, you know, God will let you know you was overreacting by the blessings he put in front of you after you walk away from one. Really. Really, though. A year ago, you know, I could go back. I flash back to this often because the relevance is perfect for me, at least. I remember how I felt when that girl decided to leave me the way she did. I remember how I felt. I will never forget that feeling. All right. That feeling, that motivator is a different motivator altogether. Like, that's the type of motivator that'll have you like, oh, all right. So that's how the world playing? I'm going to play fucking back. You feel me? Like, that's what the universe did to me on that round. Like, and I don't ever want to feel like that again. And I want you guys to never have to feel like that, even though that feeling might be unavoidable. I've had my heart broken a few times in my life, but that time cut deep because I really thought I was gonna marry that woman. Like I purposely was moving like this was the girl I was gonna marry. So that means there might have been potential relationships that I just I'm cool, let fall by the wayside, all because I'm invested in one woman, right? I shit on so many people for this one woman, and she left. Imagine though, y'all. Imagine putting all your eggs in one basket. Fuck eggs in one basket. Imagine trying to save all your money in one spot, and you've been keeping your money in this one spot for 8 years. And then one day, that shit just gone. You feel me? How would you feel? How would you want to react? What reaction would you have? You know what I mean? Like, this is a real question only because I poured actually longer than 8 years into that situation. And I know I potentially messed up a lot of deals. Just off the strength of wanting to be with that one person. And that one person rolled out on me. It took me I'm trying to figure out how many months it took me to get over it. It took me about 4 months to truly grasp the fact that I'm never gonna, you feel me? Like, that shit's never happening again. Well, no, it ain't take me 4 months to grasp the fact that it's never happening again. It took me 4 months to be in a position to where I was okay accepting the fact that the shit wasn't gonna go the way I wanted it to go. You feel me? Like, I can't. This gonna sound, what I'm about to say gonna come off real like selfish, or like, I don't know how to word it, but it's gonna come off a way. And what I'm saying is, the disrespect comes in many forms, right? We can't properly gauge how disrespect affect us in some ways, because a lot of times we don't see the disrespect, and it be right in our fucking face. It be right in our face. You feel me? That should be right in our face. So, as someone who is aware that the disrespect could be like right there, the disrespect could be within arm's reach. You feel me? The universe might play it different, but the disrespect will fuck around and be right there at arm's reach. Waiting on you to take a swing. And you could go about that shit two ways, man. You could aggressively try to hit a fucking home run, or you could choose the other route of maturity and just walk the fuck away. When you let misery win, it's going to disturb you. It's going to shake you up. But just make sure it doesn't permanently have you rattled. It's okay to get lost, but you got to recognize that you're lost, and you have to focus on the why, and then either use your terms of acceptance to figure out how you're going to go about the why, or like use your knowledge of why. So you're going to either use your acceptance or your acknowledgement for real. So you either have to accept it or the fact that you accept or the fact that you acknowledge. You feel me? That's what you got to go with. Like, that's what you got to go with. And if you go with it, oh wow. And if you go with it on those terms, then I believe life could truly be your oyster. Named this episode The Catch-22 because even though I let misery win, I was able to recognize that, and I feel like I bounced back. Is it gonna be as easy? Is it gonna be as easy from a physical standpoint? No, absolutely not. Is it gonna be as easier from a mental standpoint? Possibly not. But at least I feel like I found an occupation where I can I have perhaps made a difference. You feel me? And I want y'all to know that part as well. Like, life could give you lemons, man. Life can definitely give you lemons. And you ain't gonna always have that option of lemonade. You feel me? Sometimes you gotta drink that lemon bitter. Sometimes you gotta eat that lemon whole. You might not like it, but it's gonna build character. Alright? I'm talking eating the lemon pills with the lemon. It's gonna build character. You might not like it, but it's gonna build character, and that's the best part of the lemon. Is the skin of the lemon. The lemon itself is cool, but the skin of the lemon contain all the man. You feel me? The man. I want to thank y'all for riding with me on this journey, man. The moral of the story is you can let misery win, but you got to get up and keep fucking fighting. If God allows you a pulse for tomorrow, you treat tomorrow like you'll never get it again. And this has been another lovely episode of It's Okay Not to Be Okay. I wish this one was a little better. I was all over the place. But I thank you guys, the listeners, for understanding the Catch-22. So get it. There's 2 Catch-22s in this whole shit. Oh shit. Alright, so the first Catch-22 is nobody's perfect. Misery will creep in, and you're going to have weak moments. But God allows you to bounce back. Alright? So that's the first Catch-22. The second Catch-22 is you can be everywhere in your mind mentally. But you got to figure out how to compartmentalize appropriately. The third Catch-22 is this is my show, so I could be as random as I want and then bring it all back in. Y'all feel me? So that's why this episode is named The Catch 22. Because I could bounce all around the world. But I know I said a bunch of stuff over the last 40 minutes or close to that is going to help somebody. So I caught a bunch of random babbling, but I know some of it is going to help somebody somewhere. If y'all listen to this thing like I say y'all listen to this thing gonna get y'all where it need to get y'all. You feel me? Don't make that left, make that right. Don't make that right, make that left. I know it's a fork in the road. I don't know which way to tell you to go. But use your instinct to go where you need to go. Don't let misery win. Misery loves company. It's going to always be somebody that's going to be a wolf in sheep's clothing. They're going to be a rat with snake skin on. Oh, that's just a snake. No. It's actually a rat. It's a lot worse. It did the whole Pickle Rick thing. But in any event, I love you all. Thank you all. I'm out of here. I'll do better on 23. I'm going to try and give y'all something concrete, something solid to stand on. But I had to vent to y'all because a nigga really walked up and walked out of his job. My head ain't feel that big in a long time. Like the pressure that my forehead and all that was going through was a different kind of pressure. So nobody's perfect. There's always room for improvement. There's always room for growth. I regretted that decision immediately. I saw my girlfriend's face. Ooh. Fellas, rule of advice. You can't get up and quit your job if you got your girlfriend sitting there at home waiting on you. And it's even worse if your girlfriend at work somewhere. So don't quit your job, fellas. Just don't quit your job like that, fellas. That's my word of advice. Don't be like me, please. Hove did that, so hopefully you don't have to go through that. I'm making these mistakes in real time, so y'all don't have to. Y'all ever wonder why things ain't working? I'm going through so somebody out there can always stay on the right path. That's how I try to make sense of this world. Again, this is the real end this time. I want to thank y'all for being awesome and amazing. And this has been another lovely episode of It's Okay Not to Be Okay. Okay. Don't sue me, Drake.